question words. You can ask so many questions in German, it's not even funny. What are all these crazy fun question words? Let's dive in, shall we? Make sure you write these down. Was is what? Wer is who? This one's a little tricky. Wann is when. I'm going to go over the teal ones first. Warum is why. Wo is where. And wie is how. So you've probably noticed a lot of these already in German. Now, wer and wo are a little tricky, so be very careful you don't mix them up. Wer sounds like where, and wo almost sounds like who because of the letters, but they're the opposite. So just be careful. Now, the other ones below are bonus fun, and you want to make sure you write these down as well. Wohin, oops, sorry. Wo is where, so it's where to, so where are you going to? And then we have, oops, where from, like woher kommst du? Where do you come from? Welcher is which. We'll discover, we'll kind of dive into that later, but which. So, like, which book is your favorite? Which number is your favorite? So on and so forth. So, repeat after me. Was, wer, wann, wohin, woher, warum, wo, wie, welcher. Now, two of these elements, question words, are wie viel and wie viele. Now notice I've already gone ahead and said, hey, they both have an element of how. Oops. So, right, we have how and how. But what else do they have? Viel and viele. Wie viel means how much. Wie viele means how many. So here's my memory trick. My memory trick in remembering how this all kind of comes to be has to do with this letter here. Now, if you think about it, wie viele has the letter E, so think of how many. I know it's kind of cheesy, but if it helps, you know, go for it. So, what's the distinction between how much and how many? Well, how many, as I've already said, oops, already means how much. Okay? What that means is we're talking about a sum of something, okay? Not uh, something that can be counted, but rather a total. Um, if you think about that, in the question word for time, you say wie viel Uhr ist es? You're not saying how many o'clocks is it. You're saying how much time is it? How much time? What time is it? Also, when you're saying wie viel kostet das? Oh, Clavier, sorry. How much does the piano cost? You're asking for a sum total. Wie viele, on the other hand, and of course, pause and take notes, of course. Wie viele, as I said, many, how many? This is when we're talking about something we can count, all right? So, how many books do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can count them all. So if I say, wie viele Karten kaufen wir? How many cards do we buy? All right, we've got some birthdays coming up. Count them. That's a different kind of quantity. How many friends does Tina have? Wie viele Freunde hat Tina? Count them up. That's the difference between wie viel and wie viele. So what I'm asking you to do is to write these out and choose from all of these different question words. Notice I didn't put them all up here, but I put some. And think about which one is the most logical response. Fill that in these blanks. They can be used more than once or not at all. Viel Glück, viel Spaß.